Hi, I'm Sarah from 190. If you've been following my videos and doing all the tutorials, then your room should look something like this. Good job, pat yourself on the back. But we're not finished yet. Have you ever wanted 50 billion games? Well, you gotta spend a lot of money. Have you ever wanted just 50,000 games? Is that how many? Have you wanted that many? Well, now you can. With these little Xbox console things. Super X Console Pro. Okay, I've got two of them. One's a little different than the other. I'm going to put one in my arcade machine and one in the games room. And a beer. Let's crack that open. So welcome to the channel. What's cracking? We don't really talk much anymore, you guys. Alright, let's open these boxes. Okay, so the first box we have a Super X Pro console. It has 50,000 games and it fits in the palm of my hand. The palm of my hand. Look at this thing, it's tiny. You just plug it in your TV and away you go. Everything's already set. Look at this thing. Alright, so we got that. I've lost some footage. Hang on. Remember earlier when I showed you this? Did you notice these little bumps and dots on my hand? This is how it happened. I have to show you this footage because I lost the footage of me opening the first box. So I've replaced it with this footage. Enjoy. But this is how it happened.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Okay, so now you know how it happened. I do apologize for my ghastly hand and my disfigurement. Out. Get off. Alright, let's get rid of this cat and let's get back to the opening the boxes. So you've seen the Super X Console Pro, but this is all the things it came with. 2 controllers, which are wireless, and another controller which I won't use, and we have a HDMI connection and a 4 outlet for a USB. So we can play up to 4 players. And a cat. I got a black cat as well. You're going to want a black cat. Helps log in everything. Nice. Alright, let's open up the second box. The second box is the exact same thing but in a different box. Okay, the reason why it's in a different box is because it's a different type of box. Okay, it's got a fan in it. That's the only difference. And it's blue. The reason why it has a fan in it is because I want to put it in my arcade machine downstairs. And it's got a cool off. Okay, so it comes with 2 controllers as well, wired, and it also comes with a plug and a USB connection for the micro USB, which is 128 gigabytes or something like that, where on the Super Console X Pro is 250 gigabytes worth of games. So that's 50,000 games. This one has 17,000 games. I'm sorry, yeah, 17,000 games. Let's open this beauty up. Let's have a look at this thing. So this one will go into the arcade machine. This is the best choice for that because it has a fan input in there. It should keep it cool, like I said. Okay, let's have a look. So they're exactly the same thing, you guys. It's got the same computer chip and all that inside. I'll put in the description all the specs to this thing. It's a 1 gigabyte RAM. It's got HDMI out, DC plug, power in. 2 USBs for controls, it's 3 USB connections as well. It also has an internet cable out, and yeah, it's just pretty much all round plug and play type deal. So you get it out of the box and you plug it into your TV that has HDMI, and bang! You'll have 50,000 to 117,000 games, depending on how much memory you get. It costs more memory. It costs more for memory, so yeah, keep that in mind. This is exactly the same. Look, it has the HDMI out, the power in, the internet cable, and the AV on. This has a power button as well, so you can turn it off and on, which is pretty cool. But the other one doesn't seem to have that. But you do have to turn them off internally in the system folder before you switch off the power. Keep that in mind. I'll put a link in the description for either of these, and you can purchase your very own. Alright, we're going to whack this in the arcade machine and the other one into the games room. But let's go into the games room first, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, we're just heading into the games room. Which way is it? This way. Follow me, you guys. Alright, so this is the games room. Here I have my PS4 set up, whereas in the lounge room I have my PS5 set up. So I have my PS4 set up because it's got all the PSVR games. So everything that's PSVR is here. So I've got every PSVR game. that requires a PSVR headset, and I use it in this room. But I'm also going to add one of these game machines into this room as well, so I can play all the old classics. Alright, so we're just making our way back to the game room. I think it's this way. Alright, I'm going to bring the Super X console in instead. As you can see, I have the Super X console Pro in here now. So we're going to hook that up to this TV and we're going to test it out. Let's peel the sticker off. And basically, yeah, let's plug and play. What does that say? Hang on. Please learn how to change the emulator and change. I don't know. Please learn, it says. Alright, so I didn't need to learn anything. So I stuck in the connections, which are HDMI into the back of the TV, the power plug, and the controller dongle thing, which I like to call it Doodle, which is another name is CD, computer dick, and you just plug that into there and it should connect to your controller. So yeah, as you can see, I got PSP, Turbo, and GX or whatever. I've never seen that before, but I know it's a good system. I've seen people use it. It's a lot of system. Okay, you got a lot of system here. Nintendo, Neo Geo, 125 games in that one, 4,000 games in the Nintendo DS, Nintendo 64, 256 games. It's insane. Genesis has 1,193 games, Sega has 492, MAME has 2,000 nearly games. That's arcade. So that's full-blown arcades. You gotta, oh, this is amazing, you guys. Like, this is so cool. And it was pretty cheap, guys. It was $180 for the Super Nintendo, the Super Console X Pro, and it was about $80 for the blue one. It was cheaper. So this is the Super X Pro at its on a full screen, and you have bezels, Mr. Bezels, on the sides. If you don't know what they are, they're just the sides of this TV screen to keep it in the right ratio. So I'm playing Sega Master System right now. Sorry about the camera, it's on the side, not sure what happened. It's just on the side. It's on the side. Alright, so I fixed that problem. Okay, so here's some other games. Aladdin, I think. Let's check it out. There's a lot of options here as well. You can change the style and how you view the games. Right now I'm using carousel. As you can see, when you swipe left or right, it will actually carousel itself around carouselly, like so, which is amazing. I'm just recording some more commentary here. Alright, so we're looking through the system. You can sort the games by file name and ascending A to Z, as you can see. I'm LMNOP right now, and I'm looking around at worms. There's worms. I got worms! That's awesome, guys. I love that game. Let's see if we got Mortal Kombat, maybe. M for mum. Where is it? Mortal Kombat. It's definitely got to be there. You just swim through. You just swim. There we go. Mortal Kombat. Nice. On the Super Nintendo. That's epic. Hey guys, the controllers, a lot of people complain that they're cheap or whatever. But they're not. They're fine. It's just plastic, man. And you know what? It feels great in my hand and they work. The buttons work fine. No issues with the buttons. I just think you rich kids got to... You spoiled kids got to grow up a little bit. Recognize that back in the day, we didn't have controllers. We had to walk to school. We didn't have shoes. Like, we had to walk to school barefooted. We didn't even have controllers back then. We had to use our minds. But these days, you kids are lucky. You have all these options available to you. Fuck you, by the way, you lucky cunts. I had nothing growing up. You guys have everything. Fuck you. Honestly, I'm really I'm just kidding. I'm Seraphim. Nice to meet me. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. I could upgrade my mic if I got paid, you know, from YouTube once in a blue fucking moon, which I've never seen a blue moon, by the way. Have you actually seen it when it's blue? I've not seen ever a blue moon. Stupid people. Why you come up with stupid words? Anyway, this is Mortal Kombat. It works fantastic. There's no graphical imprints that I'm aware of that I don't like, and everything else seems smooth. Everything's perfect. I can't believe it. I actually can't actually believe it, because it took me about 10 years to get my Launchbox system working on my computer. Literally, last night, I finally got Mortal Kombat Trilogy working, which I could never do. And then the next day, which is today, I get these consoles and they both play it perfectly. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? It's like the universe hates me, and yet it loves me a lot as well. It's just a catch-22. I can't live like this. Anyway, I'm just rambling because there's so much more footage than what I anticipated. So let's cut some of it out. Alright, Kinhack, thanks bud. Not sure who you are, but I appreciate the fact that you do. That you do you. You do you, bud, because I love it and I appreciate it. Thanks. Check. I'm not gonna check the YouTube channel, but if you want to, check it out. Kinhack. Kinank. Yeah, look at this. There's like 50 systems here. We have Virtual Boy, all of them. There's so many. Arcades, Lynx, Dreamcast, Game Gear, Game Boy Color, Genesis, Intellivision, MAME, like I said before. Look at all the games in MAME. That's a lot of MAME game. That's crazy. I'm just going to jump to A, actually. No, let's type in Mortal Kombat once more. I like to check the Mortal Kombats. Okay, I make sure they will work. The reason why is to make sure the button configurations are perfect. High punch, low punch, high kick and low kick, and the two block buttons. They're all easily mappable, mappable, and that way I can check to make sure the controls are working. Okay, keep in mind I've done this entire video with one hand. Okay, so one hand's banged up, as you saw, is completely destroyed from the cat, and the other hand right now is holding the controller. So let's see if we can pull off a few moves. Pull off of one hand. Yeah, I get it. You guys are sick. But let's see if I can actually pull off Sub-Zero. Oh my god. Let's see if I can actually do Sub-Zero's freeze. Pull off a move. That's what I'm trying to say. Language. I hate language. Look how tiny this little Nintendo device is. And I can't believe it has 50,000 freaking games. Just going to check the options real quick. Look at this. We have... you can change a lot of things. Oh, great. The screen's on its side again. I'm sorry, you guys. I couldn't show that footage, but I did pull off Sub-Zero's freeze with one hand. I just didn't get the footage. I'm not sure. I got a new phone, so I don't know what's going on with my camera. Here you can change the UI settings. We got theme change. As you can see, I put it to pixel, and I like it. Look at this. So every console picture now is like pixelated, which is I'm very excited about that. All and faves. Never heard of these systems before, but they're there, you guys. Favs. What is that? All. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. But as you can see, all has 50,030 games. You can see in small writing underneath on the bottom. Oh, that's crazy. So I'm going to change the theme. There's two themes, it seems. And let's have a look. This is the original theme. Oh no, there's three. Okay. So there's this theme too, where you can click through the consoles with different images. It's definitely worth the money, you guys. Like, it's great. I've even tested both of them. I left them on for hours, they're fine. I put one in the arcade machine already, the blue one, so we can go downstairs and check that out. And I'll show you how it runs on my arcade machine, so stick around and watch that. I just want to check Arabian real quick, make sure it works here in Australia. Just make sure we have no compatibility options. You can see there's one picture missing, but that's pretty good out of a few thousand. Where is it? I'm just going to look for something real quick and test that too real quick. And then we'll head downstairs to the arcade machine where the blue box is. Yeah, Sega Dreamcast, sick. Okay, so it has a whole bunch of games for Sega Dreamcast as well. You know what, let's test Dead or Alive real quick, because I got a feeling let's see how it runs. It's a full-on 3D game. Let's just fast forward the footage a little bit and jump into the game. It loads up fine, and I was immediately impressed with how it ran. There's no frame drops whatsoever. The audio was fine. Everything was great. Only my video didn't pick up any audio for some reason. Maybe I didn't have the volume loud enough, I'm not sure. But yeah, the audio ran fine. Alright, let's go downstairs. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. There's only 3 flights here. No big deal. I'm lost, you guys. Alright, we're in the games room. Let's have a look. So yeah, let's have a look at the arcade machine. Okay, so it's still running. I've left it on overnight. Fantastic. Look, I've just whacked it in there. I plugged it in the power and the HDMI into the back of the screen, and simply plugged in 2 USB ports for the controllers, turned it on, and booted it up. And this is the result. And as you can see, if you... oh yeah, I replaced the corners of this pool table. Check out that video. Check it out. So yeah, PlayStation here, 124 games, RetrorangePI, Sega, 6 games on the Sega CD, which is fair enough. But yeah, hundreds of games. 1,700 games for all of them. And we have arcade games here too. And I really like the feature that if you don't press anything for about a minute or so, it will randomly go through all the games and sort of have like a track screen for the arcade machine, and a power saver setting as well, so it can basically use very low power and sort of blur everything out, like darken the screen. Lots of different options, totally worth getting. I got these both consoles from eBay. I'll have the link in the description if you want to buy your own. Yeah, I definitely recommend these devices. But it's only been 2 days and they haven't broke yet, so we'll see. I'll make an update video if something goes wrong, if they catch on fire, or whatever. Alright, let's check out this Aladdin game real quick. Looks good. Everything runs super well, you guys. There we go, cool. Holy crap. So yeah, I was having trouble picking up audio on my camera for some reason. It's like it wasn't loud enough or whatever, but I'll work on that in the next video. So this is the attract screen, so when you leave it, you don't press any buttons. It'll just sort of spin through all the different games, showing the game background and the game cover and a description. As well, which is really cool. That's amazing. Oh, I had a lot of fun. Look at this Sega Master System. Look at all the games, you guys. We got to test Double Dragon out. Let's see. I hope it has Double Dragon. It should have Double Dragon. Everyone has a Double Dragon. Yes, it does. It's awesome. Alright, let's spin that up and end the video. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, if you want to buy these consoles, they're in the description. Check it out. That's what I did. And that's what I did. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next video, which will be super soon. I'm Seraphan190. If you want to know how to build a pool table or an arcade machine or a pinball machine, check out my videos. It should be in a build category in my YouTube video.